Yeah, howdy everyone, and welcome in. I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. I sent us over to chatting, but I realized I could just go right into gaming. I am going to adjust the volume really quick, and everyone let me know if this is a good volume for you guys for the game. Because I want to make sure it's not overpowering, but I also want to make sure we can still hear the OST and everything. A game this time, yes. So we started off a few streams ago, and I think got to kind of a frustrating part of the game and took a break for a bit. So I'm actually going to be taking that on tonight. But I'm not too worried. I've played off before, and oh, now that I'm realizing, I can't see Twitch chat when I have the screen like this, and it doesn't allow you not to full screen. Ah, right. I did this with the iPad before where I did split. Could you remind me how to do that, honey?
Yeah, do you have your iPad on you?
I do. Oh, I believe I got it, though. Sorry, I'm a grandma. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed. I just need to be able to see both chats, and I think that, unfortunately, the kitty's meowing is up. I was gonna say, I've been wanting to see a playthrough of this game, but I've never been able to find a good one, so I'm excited. And I was gonna say we are continuing from last time because we did play the first two zones already, or I guess technically we played the first zone and a little bit of zone 2. So we're going to be finishing zone 2 tonight, and then continuing through. There's this section here which was giving us a lot of trouble last time we played. All right, I think I have to put a tie on specifically to get through here. I think it should be in here. There we are. There we go. I must say it's certainly an improvement. One moment while I open the way. They only let you in if you have a necktie. You have to be fancy. Surprisingly, I haven't gotten into off. I probably should. It's a very fun game. It's surreal. I think that's the best way to say it. And also, yes, that was Buggy in the background. There's still time to repent of your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg my forgiveness at once, or I return to limbo in an instant. Did you hear something? Lily Cretins, I'm standing right before you, ready to send you to hell. Well, you useless fools, will you apologize to your father and protector? There's nothing but a tired old cat up there. Cat could still be dangerous. They have sharp claws. Yes, and they spread disease. Buggy, you heard us say cat. Did you ever hear that story about the guy who got scratched by a cat? I despise all of you. But where's that voice coming from? Whoever, it seems like he's in a bad mood. Yes, he should just enjoy this place. Nothing but peace and quiet. Here, we're safe. Also, this section reminds me of the ruins of Undertale. It's really funny you say that because Undertale's ruins were modeled off of the Off models, if I'm not mistaken. Like, a lot of Undertale's gameplay was actually based off of Off's game design and gameplay. But it was I who made all of this for you. Are you also blinded by your pathetic fear of life? This is quite strange, isn't it? That is enough. I will teach you to respect me. So, Meowdy, I'm happy to report that after 3 months of job searching, I finally have a job. Oh, hold on, wait, this is a timed section. Although if I don't go through the dialogue, it's fine. Unfortunately, it means I won't be able to attend stream very much. I've been pretty lonely since moving last summer, so I wanted to thank Critter and Chat for giving me a place to talk and hang out. It's really helped me feel like a part of community during a time I needed it. Of course. And also, I'm really glad to hear that you got a job, too. So, Meowdy everyone, guess who just got told I forgot to submit an entire assignment? Oh no. So, happy Trans Day of Visibility. Today's question, what is your favorite transgender representation in any sort of media? That's a really hard one, actually. I do really like Stevani from Steven Universe. That's a really old one, though. Other than that, though, I would have to have some time to think about that, because I feel like trans rep is so few and far between. I wish there was more of it, though. Also, this is the time section I was having trouble with, so here we go. Let's purge these impure beasts quickly. Yeah, it's a timed, so you have to beat everything within a certain amount of time, which is a bit frustrating. And these things were giving us a really hard time last time. But I think that it'll be okay. I say that right as we take a critical hit. But it's okay. Oh hey, it's off. It is off. I'm gonna have to use a competence attack, otherwise we're gonna die. There we go. The music is really good. Alright, hopefully... The problem is healing, but I think that you don't have to use up items if you heal, or you don't use up time if you heal in your menu. I could be wrong about that. We're gonna find out very shortly. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, yeah, the time pauses when you heal. Thank goodness. This section is difficult. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play off before. It's a really fun game. It's difficult, but like it's difficult in a way that I find rewarding, so I would encourage everyone to play if they can. Oh yeah, I'll heal all the way. Very traditional like RPG game though. Love the music for this section so much. So hi Critter and chat. Hello, welcome in. Alright, should be all healed now. Thankfully, we can go to the menu to pause. Now that I know that we can go to the menu to pause, it gives me some time to collect my thoughts. Because that's the thing that I always have trouble with time sections with, is that I'm fighting against both my brain and also making sure I'm not missing anything in chat. But thankfully... Okay, that wasn't super effective. These guys, I remember you have to beat quickly, because if you don't, I think they explode into a bunch of little specters. So I think I did requisite bracket last time. No, I didn't. It's so unsettling, it is. All the streamers I've seen playing off can't resist the puns. Can't resist the puns of the name. Oh, I did almost make a pun title, but I held out. I was strong. Also, these things are evil. I should have healed before fighting these. Okay. We need to kill you, and quickly. If I had played this for April Fools, I probably would have had to make a pun for the title. Okay, that's not good. Omega, please live. As long as Omega can live, we can probably beat this. Okay. That's fine. We have a lot to heal, but this is very doable. Okay. What is this visual feast? Color is nice on my tired eyes. This is Off. Off is a really, really fun game. It's like an RPG game. It's an RPG Maker game and a very traditional like RPG, like battle style game. Let's see, I think Fortune Ticket revives? No. Oh, what revives? Joker's revive, that's right. Sorry, it's been some time since I played. I'm not allowed to revive during this section? Oh, okay, no one's fainted. I guess they recovered after the battle. I have so many luck tickets, I should be fine. Alright. No one up here? Well, wait. Oh, the Code of the Northwest? Oh, goodness. Okay. 1402. Actually, I should get the other one while I'm at it, too. Okay, so it's 1402. I hope we can beat this section in enough time. I'm actually... The mites are the biggest pain. I didn't reheal my competence. I knew I was going to forget something. Alright, hopefully... I feel like I'm going to need to reheal competence after this fight, though. I think I can make it through this one. Have you played the original or just the new version? I have played the original, and I'm now playing the new version to compare the two. Also, the timer does stop when we're in battle, and it stops in menu, so it's not too bad. I thought it didn't stop even when you were in battle, which I was a little scared about. But thankfully, it's not that bad. I just had a vision of critter with fleas. Can it get fleas? Probably because it's got fur, but that's an awful vision. Alright, so then Silver Flesh restores CC. Alright, not too bad. Don't get stuck on the stairs though, batter. So it's 1402. Was that not it? I think it wasn't. Not this bunker. Okay. Well, that's a little stressful. There's someone over there. Okay, I'm taking care of you first. This entire section is, like, stressful as all get out because I feel like I can't even... I have to pause to be able to, like, read chat for a second, which is not the worst, but... What's your opinion of the difference between the two so far? I think the additional animations are really nice, and I think the change in some of the text and the, like, battle menus is really nice, but otherwise I haven't noticed too much of a difference. I miss the old music, but I also understand why they couldn't use it for copyright reasons. Alright, are you a Spectre? Okay, so you also were a Spectre, I guess. Oh, that was really fast. Why are Valerie's so much stronger, whereas these guys are like one hit and done? Alright, how do I get to you? I feel like... I'm doing loops here. I think I heard a Ko-Fi. Thank you very much for that. Oop, I see you. Wait, what? Okay, that's kind of evil that it can hide under the bridge. Oh, I just brushed my short hair cat a few minutes ago, and enough fur came off to create a kitten. That happened with Buggy earlier today. We were brushing him, and he keeps shedding so much. It's because Run with Dementia is super effective against burn. Oh. That makes sense. I really need to... I've been kind of just going with whatever attack I go with for these, but I feel like learning the super effective attacks might help. Okay. There's this guy that's down here, and then there's another one that's in the... I should have healed before fighting. The mites are always such a pain. Okay. I think I can still do this. I think I can still take care of these things. If I died here, I would be very mad, though. Okay. Please? Please do nothing. Actually, please die. That would be much more preferable. Also, hi Critter, I've been really excited for Artfight this year and was wondering if you're planning on participating. Absolutely. I'm actually also very excited for Artfight myself. Go my random bullshit. That's what my doing attacks feels like in this game. Must be shedding season, especially as it's getting warmer it is. Now that I know that the menus allow you to pause, I'm a little less worried. But no, one of the things that I know that we're planning on doing this month is working on our Artfight refs, actually. Because I am very excited to play. Okay, so I think you just have to go out this way. So you didn't even really need the code, it looks like. I actually wonder why you would have that. Okay. Should be good. I wanted to share good news. My cat just got back from the vet. We were concerned about a cyst, but fantastic news is that he's okay. Plus we were waiting his cyst to burst because he scratched it, saving us surgery money. All I need is some cleaning stitches and antibiotics. Cost came to $350 as opposed to thousands. I'm really glad to hear that everyone's okay, or like the kitty is okay, and that it wasn't that expensive too. Updated refs. I try to update character refs at least once a year if I can. can't do it. There's some characters you can't do every single year, but like at least for the ones that we use for Artfight, I try to have them updated. Oh no. See, this is why you have to kill them quickly. Otherwise they are annoying. At least this is the last one, so I'm not too worried. I'm just glad to finally get this section done with. I feel like we were stuck here forever and not able to continue the game. May I ask what Artfight is? So Artfight is a yearly art kind of... Oh, what your Artfight is. Artfight is Four Leaf Island. It's the same as everywhere else. There we go. Earnestly curious, why update refs yearly if the design hasn't changed? Art style changes, and then there are actually sometimes that the design does change. Critter probably doesn't need an updated ref because its design hasn't changed. But then other characters, so like Angel, Sona, they've wanted to do an updated version because their art style has like changed a bit since they did it. All phantoms have been purified. You've saved our city. I purified this place, but this zone has not yet been freed from its true scourge. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? The cat who directs the specters. The cat? No, I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful that you've helped us. But, that thing you have there, my bat? Yes, your bat. That's a mighty dangerous object. I'll have to ask you to leave this Oh, we would have had to put the code in earlier. And give us your tie. You understand, of course. It's just a security measure. That's so sad. Also, for what characters we'll upload? I don't know. I'm not sure. What's your Sona? I want to hug it. It's hug-sized. So Critter is just a monster. It's a cat. It's a calico cat monster, but it's really a fusion of a bunch of different animals that I like. I'm embarrassed to admit it, my dear Critter, but it appears I myself now require the assistance of you and your purifying puppet. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have jumped the rails of a well-regulated mind and plunged into the valley of uncontrollable madness. He pretends to be called Japhet, and falsely proclaims himself not just an emissary of the Queen, but the ruler of specters. Two roles he has usurped, no doubt. I can assure you that no one in this world has any control over the ectoplasms. Save perhaps the Queen herself, although I've yet to be acquainted with any real testimony or tangible evidence supporting that hypothesis. At any rate, Valerie has taken up residence on the roof of the library. And while this may be a mere coincidence, it seems that a flock of phantoms crowds the corridors of that same building. I believe this is a perfect mission for you, packed full of the gratuitous violence in which you seem to revel so gleefully. Alright, I'll go to the library, and I will join you. Oh, cool. Hope I just looked away for a second. I thought you were reading chat. No. I was reading text from the characters. I was specifically from Pablo. Japhet, and also, yes, that was a kitty purr, but that was in-game. It seems the residential area has been attacked by specters. I won't dare go there ever again. Oh, the Elson are so funny. Japhet was the one that was just speaking. It was just the kitty that was speaking to the Elson. So we know. You mind hiding your tails? I don't mind at all. Hopefully that worked. Just let me know. Oh, okay, so that's an exit. So we have to go upstairs this way, I think. If that didn't hide them, though, let me know, because I can't see from my point of view. Oh, I see. They're hidden now. So it's probably just further up in the library, because we've already been all over here. Chubby cat monster? Exactly. That's exactly what Critter is. Alright, I will save here in case I end up dying again. Hopefully not. But I also have to be realistic. I know my game playing skills. I don't think I'm the worst, but I do know that I can have a tendency to. So drawing down the last of his waning strength, he created the library, more beautiful now than it had ever been. As it pierced the noxious clouds in the sky, he took his place. It indeed did hide the tails. Okay, I'm glad. I do really... Oh! Bomb. I always wondered why one of the enemies is a bomb. I've thought about that. Alright. I'm gonna take out this thing, hopefully. My internet has been beating my ass, so I may not be able to be active tonight. I hope it gets better in time for this zone's boss. Have tried to send this message 5 times. Oh, also subtitles reminder. Give me one moment, because I need to tab out to do that. Can you remind me what the hotkey to tab out of a window is?
I think it's weird.
I know it's something F4.
Yeah.
But I can put subtitles on. But also, Harpy, I do hope your internet gets better. The nefarious highway sounds, I apologize for the highway sounds. We do not control the motorists here, unfortunately. And also, yes, we're playing off tonight. But the battle text is different. It's a newer rendition of off. Can you make a tutorial on drawing chubby body types? A lot of them can be weird. I would like to at some point. I would like to do that at some point, yeah. He had done everything for them. This most benevolent protector. He had given them peace, security, and endless diversion. All this in a single burst of generosity. Alright, sorry, it will bother me if I can't get subtitles going.
I don't remember what it is.
I love this boss's lore. No, so do I. I think it's... Well, I know it's something F4. The only problem is if I pull it up, then everything... If I use my phone to search for it, then the VTuber stops working.
I don't know where my phone is right now.
That's okay.
Because I was doing the stamps.
No, that's alright. I think it's Alt-Tab. Thank you. For some time, all was well, and his subjects enjoyed the world he'd made them with a child's carefree innocence. They ran through the streets enchanted by so many... Nothing. Tab F4? There we go. Thank you. I got it to work eventually. Now closed caption should be on. Thank you. Alright, cool. They're working now. Sorry about that. Oh my god, what is that thing? I think that's a new enemy. Unless I've just never encountered it in the older game. Well, it took one hit, so it was fine. Have you ever played Cry of Fear? It's pretty good, but it's an older psychological game. No, but I recognize the name. I don't know anything about it. And I do love psychological horror. The battle music is different because they got copyrighted. The old game's battle music got copyrighted. As for the Firebird, he wept upon his lonesome throne, heartbroken by the oblivion into which his subjects had plunged him. Forgetting all else, they had time now only for their fears. I do really love Japhet. But the dynamics of this world soon tipped over into madness. The people forgot their joys, spiraling into fear and unfounded worries. No longer were they... I think it's interesting it cuts off. Must have been a sample of something. I think that's what ended up happening. I think it was Run with Courage that took it out last time. Oh cool, I've leveled up. We'll gladly take items. Good morning, chat. Was busy with an art piece and recovering from a bad day yesterday, but stream's a remedy as always. Oh, I was going to say, I'm sorry that you had a bad day yesterday. This is a new enemy to me, and I've just played the remake like a month ago. I was going to say, I wonder if it's just less common to encounter. The pages are out of order. I want to rearrange them all. Did not know those appeared in the normal zones. I've never seen them before in here. So as the specters destroyed for him the world he had himself created, he sought refuge at the summit of his most magnificent creation, the great library of Bismarck. I do really love... Oh, the whale! I forgot you could encounter this here. I think this whale was like one of the rare enemies in the old game, but then I think they included it in the shopping mall. I love the sky whale. I think it's such a fun... I don't know. It's such a small but fun detail within the game. I think this thing does a lot of damage when it does hit you. Hello, Harper. Yeah, it does do a lot of damage when it hits you. Boys. They're just running around. The whale is here. I'm curious, what's your favorite story genres are? I really like horror. I like gothic horror especially. And I do love a romance every now and again. I feel like it depends though, I'm very picky with them. Happy Trans Day of Visibility. I did see that. I was gonna say, and happy Trans Day of Visibility to everyone here too, who is trans. Here we go. Pretty sure it was because the original creator of the music decided not to license the music for the project since it could affect how copyright works with fan works. Oh, I didn't realize that. I think he has something to say. Oh, Harbor, he was battling with Buggy. They were rolling around, so he was yammering. I don't want to... Well, I just said I don't want to encounter another sky whale, but I guess we're fighting another sky whale. I just saw my top surgery surgeon get revisions done this year. Oh wait, that's awesome. So that makes them lethargic. And I think this one can poison them? Special attack with average impact. Okay. Sorry, now that I'm fighting enemies that are a little less dangerous, I'm like, I kind of want to learn the different attacks while I'm here. Okay, that did nothing. Against most specters? Okay. Also, I suppose Elias did the sound effects too and not just the music. I think that he did both the music and sound effects, yes. Harbor. Alright, pardon me. I will be separating cats for a second.
You guys not do that?
I know. I think that Harbor wants dinner, so he's moody.
Well, the problem is Herbert thinks he's the king of the hill, and then Buggy comes along and bites his tail, and he doesn't like it. Come on, guys. Are you working in here at all? No. Not anymore. Come on. I was gonna say I may banish them. Come on, Pee-Pee. Let's go. Let's go.
He's the only one that didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong. He's just like, wait.
Oh my god. I always forget that the door is sticky. Sorry for the scary... everyone's smiling. Harbor, DM me right now. This is not your heart. Also, hello. Yes, I am playing off. I saw someone say that. He's evil kitty. He is fat and bad, but I do love him. Sorry for the slam noise, too. That, the door... We live in kind of an older building, and that one door is a bit sticky. Alright, there we go. Hopefully now we can continue. We can continue off uninterrupted. There we are. Oh, and my mouse is in the way. Pretty sure it's because the original... Oh, okay, I already saw it. So... All that remained was to await the purifier, the man who would rise up to destroy him. For the pit of his soul, he knew it. What he had done was evil. Okay. This is another one of the interaction puzzles. There is a way to kind of cheese them. Not you. This is going to be evil. This is not this one. Okay. Now I'm scared to touch anything. Their story starts sobbing. I just really like Japhet. I think that he's an interesting character. Luckily, I have a pretty decent, like, pattern memory. We may be here for a bit. You have to touch every box. I am absolutely positive that the page numbers probably had something to do with this. However, by the power of my determination, I have a feeling. Yep, I knew it. Okay. Take all the self-care redemptions, take them. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the hydrate and the save break. I can't save right now, but I will after this. Wait for the purifier, batter points at themselves like that one image. No, I choose this puzzle too, not doing that. It's just, I know my memory. I know I can figure it out. And it won't take me that long. Okay. What if I touch you again? Nope. It's actually a little bit, it's a kind of fun, something a bit satisfying about going and just clicking them back on. Okay. No. I did that one, this one? No. I have to remember the first one can still be touched again too. No. So I've done like this whole row. It's always going to be the last one that I pick, isn't it? I know myself, I know my luck. Okay. Now this is the tricky part. Okay. You, again. Then it's this one. No. Now I'm trying to remember the order that I did them in. I think I tried this back corner. I didn't. Okay, so I've tried that one. I'd make a puzzle like this to open my room door if they were all physically possible. They're in the shape of a number pad? Oh, they are. They definitely are. I think that, oh god, I've forgotten everything. I haven't forgotten everything. No, I've forgotten everything. You. I got out of it. You were at 4997164. 99. 71, okay. 164. And we tried this one, and we didn't try this one. No. Why do I keep forgetting that? Oh, because there's a 1 in there. So now we've tried this one, we've tried this one, we've tried this one. You? You said determination, I remembered. Determination is such a good name for the loop thing in Undertale. It's so literal, I love it. Yeah, it's player's determination to beat the game that loops the last save, and you only stop looping when you lose the determination to keep going. No, I do really like that. I think that it's a good description of the way that the player interacts with the game world, and I don't know, there's few games that I feel like kind of acknowledge the player's existence that don't get a little corny to me. I don't know how I did it. Anyway, pretend that was easy. Forget everything you know. Anytime I start reading chat, I like forget the order I was going in, so I'm glad that I got it right towards the end. I like determination's existence both as a good and bad thing. No, me as well. I think that it works for both routes of the game too. And now I can save for the save break. First try! Nice views from up here, don't you think? It almost makes me forget that this is only a video game. Oh, I can buy things now. Okay, perfect, because I definitely need some items. I only have 1 luck ticket. I'm gonna buy like 3. I don't need anything crazy, but I definitely want some more of these. And I definitely want more silver flesh. Credits go very quickly. That's new. Up defense. I might do this. Okay. I love Zachary. I used to have a ring that says you were filled with determination, but I lost it. Oh no. I look at Twitch chat that gives you short-term amnesia. That's what it feels like. Boss fight that makes you peek over your hands. I think really quickly I'm gonna sell some of the symbols that we don't use, because I don't think we're using this right now. Does plastic damage, and we're not using the David tunic. I kind of want to keep the photo of Zachary because I think it's funny. Also, does anyone does anyone know if I need a subscription to generate Toy House codes? Or is it just something I'm missing? Oh, so it's a subscription thing, yes. I like Zachary. I want to have a cup of tea and chat with him. I'm at least glad that the cyclist didn't come by while I was in the middle of reading, like, important dialogue. Alright. I will... Ooh, I don't have enough for it. Okay. I mean, more attack would have been nice, but I won't die without it. I'm gonna save really quick. Because I think having more healing is always important. I really like the arrow that points to Valerie, too. Valerie. Valerie. That is the name of the cat. You've mistaken me for someone else. I am Japhet the Firebird, guardian of Zone 2. Escape from this delirium, my dear brother, and return with me to Zone 0. I have built a cellar where we might forget these sad passages. I'm not your brother. I do not even belong to the race of carnivores. Look upon my true face, you nauseating old tomcat. Valerie? Do you still not understand? I am not Valerie, I am Japhet. I have taken control of your pathetic brother. Not even capable of biting all the way through a bird. Whatever. I'm here to purify you, Japhet, you who claim to control the specters. I was waiting, Batter. I will not surrender without a fight. Valerie. Batter don't give a fuck, he doesn't care. There's another cat? There's two of them, they're brothers. You must understand, these fools only worry about their own pathetic troubles. I did everything for them. They're like my sons, my innumerable sons. Sometimes it is necessary to punish disrespectful children. I do really like this boss. I'm excited for you all to see what he turns into. Alright. I don't know how much damage we need to do for this first phase, but if we can prevent taking damage, that would be lovely. Japhet is so cool. Oh, absolutely. Minimal impact. Let's poison you, actually, if I can. What game is this? This is Off. It's an older... So this is a remaster of it, but it's an older RPG horror game that I really enjoy. It's pretty surreal, but like in a good way. I am not a god. I cannot be perfect. Yes, I have sinned. I recognize that. But this task is not fit for a mortal. It's Japhet, not Jaffe. Thanks, Markiplier. What? Did he mispronounce it? All right. I keep doing Run with Courage because it seems like a safe bet, but I could experiment a bit. I'm gonna keep poisoning you though, or at least trying to. Here he comes. I'm just excited for his boss fight to play. Let's see, does it do more? No, it does about the same. I threw up. The T is silent, typical in French. This is true. Alright, now the one thing I am going to do is I'm going to Silver Flesh Batter so that we can keep doing damage. Because I'm not too worried about taking damage in this part of the fight. And also, I feel like Omega doesn't do that much damage anyway. Right, okay. Let's just the base attack do more? I didn't even know Markiplier played off. A very long time ago, Markiplier played off. But it's... I actually wonder if he'll play the remake. Isn't this a boss fight? It is a boss fight, yes. I'm doing pretty alright, though. Very well, Purifier. If it is my destiny, then I am ready to die. But first, prepare yourself to look upon my true form. Oh, they changed his... I forgot they were going to change his boss fight theme. I am Japhet, Lord of the Second Zone. I am the Millennial Firebird. Now let us fight. I actually do like the new... Yeah, I like the new OST. I think it's still pretty good. Alright, let's see. I can't do competence right now, so I'll just do a regular attack. And I think I will use... Oh, I'm gonna need to heal with one of the guys next, because I'm kind of getting low on HP. Not too worried now. The sprite is so cool. So something that I like to share about the off sprites, if I'm not mistaken, is Mortis Ghost drew them all on paper and then took them and then digitized them by like condensing like and shrinking the image. Which is why you see those like gray streaks. Those are actually like pencil lines. And I know this because that's how I learned how to do pixel art too, is by mimicking the off style. It's a little quiet actually. Hold on, I can turn it up just a tad for you guys. I think I usually keep the game volume just a little lower just so that it's not like too overpowering. Hopefully that helped. Alright, this is alpha. I keep needing to use a mega to heal. I forget to do that. How's everyone's HP? Off's art is so cool. Oh, absolutely it is. I really love it. Now, are you... You're not burnt. Because the Elson are burnt. Also move my mouse. Look at this bird, my beloved bird. Having a move called Terror is pretty funny. I like how Japhet introduces himself as not being a god, but then continues to speak and have moves that would imply otherwise. You've reminded me of the burnt on the train tracks. I think that's one of my favorite parts of this game. Also, how big is Critter, and would you draw them kaiju-sized? Critter is about the size of an average person height, so about 5'6", 5'7". Alright, I am going to use this to restore my health, actually, so I don't die. The hit noise is always so gruesome sounding. I was hoping that would do more damage, but sadly no. We're not hitting all that hard. But as long as we can keep healing during the fight, I think we'll be okay. And a mega serving as a healer kind of works. Critter being taller than me is weird though. Why is that cat thing so big? Is it bad to say that's because that's how tall I am? I just made Critter my height. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep poisoning you. Poison just seems like the best status to inflict. Fortune ticket for the batter. Short Queen community celebrating me. I'm just barely taller than Critter. Lemmy is very tall, so Lemmy could pick up Critter, which I think is very funny. We've talked about this before, that Critter might be taller than some people, but not taller than Lemmy. Alright, Lethargic does help, because I think that just took out a full charge. Or is going to slow it down at least. Let's give you... Who could use a Silver Flesh? You could use a Silver Flesh. Kaiju Critter. Also, do you have a Discord? There's a fan run Discord. I could grab the link from the Twitch chat. But it is not one that I am in personally. I'm like 6 foot shivers. I think Lemmy is 6 foot tall. She might be a little taller, actually. I could physically pick up Critter because I'm strong. I was going to say, my boyfriend's taller than me, but I can lift him every so often, which is, it makes me... I need to keep lifting, though, so that I can do better. Let's see, I feel like... Oh, your HP is really low, Alpha. Alright. Take care of that. Now the batter's no longer muted, too. Oof. Oh, and then I just got muted again, of course. Oh, hey, hi, Lemmy. I miss Lemmy. I was talking to her for a few hours. CJ, you just summoned her. I forget how much this HP this guy has. Okay, wait. Poison took him out. You literally summoned me. Lemmy, how tall are you again? I was saying I think you're 6 foot tall. You have yet to share your thoughts about Kaiju Critter. I mean, I wouldn't draw them Kaiju sized because they're not Kaiju sized, but I'm not opposed to someone drawing them that size. Like, I wouldn't say no. Level up, level it up. Nice. So you have beaten me. Could be proud, Batter. You've accomplished your mission. Valerie. You defeated Japhet, guardian of the second zone. This land is now pure. I do really like Japhet. I think he might be my favorite in the entire game. Lemmy is 6'6"? Can't use competences when you're muted, so it makes you incompetent? That's pretty fun. It's Hugo. The bird. He left too. Just came back from my dentist appointment. I had to do an x-ray and I'm worried my tooth is entangled with it. I'll see tomorrow. I hope not. Pillar art has been found in Japhet. Okay, I do kind of want to change the pillar art because I think the pillar art's fun. Hold on, now I want to see what that looks like. The pillar art changed, like the pillar art that they have is one of the coolest changes of the game. Let's see. Change the border artwork. Ooh. Oh, I want it to be Japhet. I think the Japhet pillar art's really cute. Also, yes, that is a babby. That is a baby. This zone has always been very disturbing to me. I like Zone 3, but I think it's probably the creepiest of them all to me personally. Ooh, and the music's good too. Certainly is an image of the judge in Zone 0. The Elson getting chased around is really funny. Wait, I just saw on the building. Love Japhet. I'm glad I will have him on my screen for the foreseeable future. If I was going to do an off-print, which I would like to have Japhet in it. I know one of us started an off-print, but I don't know if that'll be... I don't think that'll be the print we make. I think that'll just be an off-piece, if that makes sense. There's something written here. Back in a minute. It's a poster of stamp marks. Take it? I love... Let's steal. I wonder what the boxes mean. The plastic is beautiful today. Are you going to try and finish Zone 3 this stream? I'm going to try, and then that means that we would have one more off-stream, if possible. I don't know if I'll be able to get that far. I think my stamped note could be of some use here, Critter. You can display it by pressing the up key. Well, that did not happen. But we'll get some EXP, so it's fine. This music is really good, though. Pretty sure that's shift and up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. cures. So Omega is a healer. Like, at least by their competence, Omega is definitely meant to be used as a healer part. Let's poison you, if I can. Have you noticed how the battle theme becomes more corrupted as you progress? I noticed that this time. I was gonna say, I really enjoy that development in the remake of the game, or the remaster. These ghosties want you dead. One more stream until we insert pun here. Alright, there we go. I think it might take 2 streams, to be honest, which I don't mind. I want to beat it so that we can return to the art lock, but I also want to enjoy the game, too. I don't want to rush through it just so that we can get to the art lock. Although, Harpy, you and I need to call this weekend to work on setting that up, now that I think about it. Is this the last zone? There is one more after this. There are 3 main zones, and then there are some things that come after this. And also you can go back. I gotta catch up on the art lock. Well, all of the VODs are up on the VODs channel, so this is, to all of you that don't know, oh, I see, you get blasted back if that happens. Well, I'll just take time to kill. So for all of you, those that don't know, a few months ago, actually it was almost a year ago at this point, we started a Heart Gold art lock, which is basically a Nuzlocke, but instead of just catching Pokemon and then if they faint you have to release them, we also have to draw and animate every single character that we get, and we have to do like a little animated sprite for them, so that you get extra attached to them before they die. Also, I kind of want to see what's down here before I go the other way. Oh, hello. The monorail is free to ride for all personnel. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so I don't think I want to go over here just yet because I want to figure out what this little puzzle is. That's grim? It is. The zone becoming corrupt? What is this? What is this? Some kind of off super lesbian animal RPG? I don't want to say because I don't know for sure about super lesbian animal RPG, but if I know anything about RPG game makers, there is a non-zero chance that the creator was possibly inspired by Off, because a lot of people took inspiration from Off a while ago. Alright, so this here is a safe one. Are you aware that the position of the cutlery on your plate means something? Okay. Oh, I'm getting a sticky keys notification because I was hitting shift too much. 4, 5. This is kind of like a Pokemon puzzle in a way. 6, 7. Memo, be advised that your lunch breaks must not exceed 2 hours. Yep, I do have a thing to ask regarding that, but I shall do so next time we happen to speak. As after this I will pass out into my bed. Don't worry, and also you're welcome to send a DM too. I need to check. You can disable sticky keys in your settings so it doesn't appear even after spamming shift. 7, 1, and 1 were said consecutively? Wait, you're right. There's multiple different paths, it looks like. Interesting. I wonder why 7 is there. Well, because it's a green 7. I'll have to explore around this. But no, you're more than welcome to send a DM, Harpy, because I want to plan that out. So 8 will take us all the way over here, I assume. Can I go back? I wanted to read that note too. Memo, chew your meat thoroughly or you will not get any dessert. Why are we parenting through memos? Oh, hello. Top of the morning to you, my dear reckless accomplice. I have changed a touch anatomy-wise, but you will no doubt recognize me at first sight as your old pal himself, the judge. Zachary! I guess my disguise is no match for your keen and unforgiving eyes. Pablo isn't really in top form at the moment. I'm going to replace him for a while. Which means I must immediately start hunting for obscure clues that I can take pleasure in revealing to you bit by bit in a deconstructed kind of way. I love Zachary. Also, thank you for the pet, Cyan. Last day of horse, I think. Pablo name drop. I can already smell the good times. In the meantime, would you take a look around the dormitories? I've heard that the specters were quite active there. I like the bottles. Also, Cloudy Warrior, thank you for the resub. First time catching this game in stream, I already love it. Oh, I've gotta go and... Zachary, the Zachary? No one knows that this was almost my name. No one knows that Zachary was redacted, expunged, data expunged. I wonder if I can get... I mean, I could just fight something to teleport. Or... Hold on, I have an idea. 6, 5... There's 2... 7... Oh! I don't know why I jumped. It's a cool name. No, I do think it is a very cool name. Hold on, I'm going to competence you. Mute Spectre. Oh, I forget the crown is also something that you can hit. My Babby, I love the Spectre with the crown. I think that there's a lot of really cool Spectre designs in the game. There already was, and I'm enjoying seeing all of the new ones. Been trying to catch a stream for a long time, and I managed to finally catch one. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, the crown is so much more... Hold on, I'm going to take this thing out. Actually, at this point, using competence seems kind of wasteful since... Well, I guess I'm getting transferred back anyway. I mistook Zachary for Jakato, and now I'm confused as to who I do know that's called Zachary. If you look up Zachary from Off, you will probably recognize him. He at least was pretty popular on Tumblr and other similar sites when Off first came out. I mean, still is, technically. Alright. I'm gonna try, because I think that if I take the first few steps of the green path, I can go to... Haha, green paths. Hollow Knight Silksong reference? I wonder if I can go... It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4... It was too many. It's okay. Now I know. Green Path is an OG Hollow Knight. I was gonna say, I said Hollow Knight Silksong, but I was... There was another green area that was in Silksong that I'm blanking on the name of right now. Well, this guy is beefy. Moss Grotto, that's right. Because they have the moss crawlers in them. Oh wow, that does much more. Well, that was the one that's the random impact, right? Okay, there we go. I do like the little victory music that plays when you win. I would love if there was somewhere to heal that was not all the way out here, but I suppose that Batter is getting his steps in today. It probably will take more like 2 episodes to continue this, but that's fine. Something I've been thinking too as we've been playing Off, I would really like to revisit, I know what game it is, but I won't say. Also, hello every furry, how's Off? Doing pretty well actually, thank you. I got the one section that we were a bit frustrated by taking care of. So it's 4, it's not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up 2. It didn't even give me an enemy this time, it's just mad at me now. Okay. I understand Batter, I'm sorry. So... Is it... not... Okay, it's up through here. I was like, what am I doing wrong? My visual and spatial knowledge is not the strongest. But I am improving. 5. Hello, Elson. I think just let your jubilance guide you and you'll avoid the specters easily. I'm so curious now, you can't leave me? Oh, to ever fluctuating? Mad about it, scunched about it. Oh, revisiting Undertale. I would like to continue Undertale, because we started playing it so long ago now, but... 3? Okay, sorry. Now that I'm in safe. I can't say it ruins the whole game. I can't believe that Silksong is not just a buzzword anymore. When Silksong first came out, I deliberately avoided the internet because I was enjoying playing it. I actually set it down because I got to a boss that started to frustrate me, similar to how I did with Off for a little while. Although I should really pick it up and continue it again. I wasn't doing it for stream, I was just playing it myself. I'm going into the depths of Google to find this out. Oh god, it's been longer than a decade since it released. The original Off? Yeah, it has. Unless you mean Undertale, in which case, yes, I would really like to go back and play Undertale because we have the new Deltarune chapter coming out. So I'd like to play all through Undertale, and I would probably like to play through the Deltarune chapters we have so far, too. Also, the boss was, I think, she's not the Gruz mother, she's the Brood mother, the one that's in the jail cell area. I cannot stand that boss. Was it the clown that I hate? No, I actually like Trobio. I had fun with Trobio's fight. I apologize. There's something wrong with me. Memo, there are no specters under the mattresses. I'm not hiding anything, I promise. I just saw someone with a Sky PFP in another Discord and got jumped. Wait, what? Someone using them as a PFP is kind of like... I mean, it's okay. I've never considered that something like this could happen before. I guess people did use someone else's persona as an icon before. Not you, they put credit for you as the PFP in bio. No, that's more than okay. I'm always just surprised that people use other people's personas as icons. Nothing that there's anything wrong with it. Not forget to make your bed when you get up. It's a chest I see. I will gladly take 2 fortune tickets. You? There's no need to be afraid. No one wishes you any harm. Who are you? Are you specters? You're not evil, right? Of course not, you're our friends. This isn't a serious injury, I'm sure of it. I think it might have been a serious injury. Taste my holy wrath, corrupt souls. It's so late, but howdy everyone, welcome in. Alright, let's see. I actually might need to do... Oh, and being muted sucks for this fight. I feel like the main one that we should probably work on taking out is the crown, because I think that one keeps healing everyone. Unless it's just the Spectre itself that keeps healing. That's what keeps healing everyone. You know, I don't think it was that serious of an injury. They got ketchup afterwards. They killed my friend Elson. I gotta get out of here. Also, hello, welcome in, Oblivion. Alright, let's see. Also, I don't remember the names of your parts, but the last altered panel about the one who's been tiny, sorry I misinterpreted. No, it's okay. And the rabbit resonated with me, and the orange brush-tailed part especially, I know that comic made me feel less alone and reignite my faith in writing and drawing. No, that's very sweet, thank you. I know that they were very proud of that comic, so I'm sure that they'll be happy to hear too. There's been a lot of very kind comments on that. There's actually another one that I know that we've been working on that could be finished tonight if I felt like finishing it tonight. You get me, actually. Ketchup is evil and disgusting. I'm not the biggest fan of ketchup myself, personally. I just think that it's never been a flavor I've particularly liked. Alright. Oh my god, these are tanky as all get out. I might actually need to take this a little more seriously instead of just swinging. Alright, you, I think, are the one that keeps muting me. Although I did take out the muted specter, so maybe not. But I'm gonna have Omega take care of us because we have been... Actually, no, it's muted. I can't do that. There are better condiments to use than ketchup. No, there's better condiments. You could use sesame oil, you could use mustard. Really anything would be better than ketchup to me. Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, thank you, Possum. Oh, this is the one that keeps... Okay, well, you know what? The fight's almost over. I was like, someone's gotta be muting us because we keep getting muted. Can I be able to say basically all I hate basically all condiments? I do think that's a little evil, I'm not gonna lie. I love condiments. I love spice. My favorites are soy sauce and garlic, and sesame oil are like my favorite go-to condiments. Sriracha as well, I'm learning that I like. May salvation be yours, children of evil. Batter, I love you, but you have to stop talking like a Catholic. People are acting very strangely around here. I should go talk to Zachary about it. He's dead. Memo, do not bring the dessert to bed. Hell world. Nightmare world. You can't even eat ice cream in bed. I'm just getting into fights on purpose now at this point because it's easier than having to walk all the way back. Batter is Catholic? He kinda is. My batter low-key Catholic. Oh, you know what else? The other kind of mustard specifically that's really good is like brown spicy mustard. I feel like everyone goes for the yellow mustard, but that one's overlooked. I think Zachary's up there. Yeah. Okay. I thought Zachary was up there. It's out one. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a space. 6, 7, and then 8. Does teriyaki count as a condiment? I feel like that's a stupid question. I would say that it counts. I don't think it's a stupid question, though. Brown mustard exists, learning something new every day. Specifically, if you get, like, I don't know, I always just call it, like, spicy brown mustard, but I think there's actually, like, an official name for it that I'm blanking on. That's my favorite, personally. Oh. So, Critter, how's your investigation of the dormitories going? It seems that the people here aren't afraid of the specters. Not afraid of the ectoplasms. It's very odd indeed. I must admit, I have very few customers around here, so I'm not up to date on local customs. Maybe you should take a look around Area 2. That's where you'll find what they call the treatment rooms. Okay. Getting there's no problem. Just take the underground monorail. Let's have a race, too. If you get there first, I'll give you an item for free. Hey, by the way, you've only visited the western dorms. Perhaps you should explore the ones before heading off to Area 2. I was going to say, I'm going to go do the ones that are down at the bottom. Dijon mustard is on a pretzel is pretty tasty. Oh, it's called Dijon mustard. Wait, is the batter actually Catholic? I've had Kennan's analysis that are less interesting if so. I don't know if... I think Mortis Ghost has specifically said with Off that it is very open to interpretation. There's no, like, right or wrong interpretation of it. But I would be very surprised if the way that Batter speaks was not at least a little intentional, because he does talk like a Catholic, or at least the way that people in religious groups talk. Okay, so 7 would be here. We haven't done the green path yet. No. No, we have. We haven't done the brown one yet. 8, 9... Right, we haven't gone up here yet. I mean, religious talk is definitely there. I just don't think it's necessarily Catholic as a result. Not necessarily. I don't think he's Catholic, but he is religious, if that makes sense. That does make sense. No, it does. I have thoughts. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Meow. I believe Zone 3 is the best place in the whole world. I love the cafeteria food. Yes, it's so good. So good. Yes. Okay. Never heard anyone say that in their life about the place they worked. Memo, do not attack the specters and they will not attack you. Well, that's not true. The director told us that the specters are nice. It must be true. Oh, hey. New guy. Epsilon has joined you. Have sweet dreams at night. Chill out, man. The food's not going anywhere. He said yummy. He said Moloch's meat has been found. He's just very excited. Me trying to convince myself the food at high school was good. Yeah, new party member. I love going the wrong way on purpose. And the game gets mad at me and then zaps me with lightning. Zachary's meow is such a vocal stim for me. It feels nice. I'm going to humble myself. Zachary's meow was my ringtone for almost 7 years. On my flip phone. The monorail is free to ride for all personnel. Isn't that amazing? I guess I'm not personnel, but they don't care. Area 2 is, I think, where Zach said that we should go. Whoa, flip phone? I was a granny. That's beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I think that if I were to redo it, I would have it as, like, the Undertale dog bark or the Undertale cat meow that you get when you get the hot cat. You should not make so little noise when you walk. It's abnormal. That's a fun detail about Batter's character. Too bad, dear critter. I've arrived before you. Of course, this was scripted. You have no chance of pulling it off. So look, here's an item to help you forget the pain and sorrow of such bitter and final defeat. Golden flesh has been obtained. I'll leave you to your search. If you find something suspicious here, no need to hesitate. Let me know as soon as possible. Alright. That detail has caused 5 theories of mine. Wait, you do have to share your theories at some point, Harpy. I love off. You shouldn't walk so quietly, that's freaky. Every coworker I've ever had, no, I was thinking about that too. I was like, oh, haha, it's me. Oh, I remember this part. Okay, hold on. Right, so we have Zachary as Pablo. And then Zachary is the shopkeep on this side. I have to make a little money too, after all. Contribution from outside. Zachary as Zachary. That bit never gets old. He's playing both sides. Alright. I don't think I have anything specific to sell. Oh, you know what I can do though is I can finally buy the upgrades that I didn't get before that one fight. So this will be an up for me. Equip for batter. Already have this. Equip for... Alright, so now I need to sell some things, because I definitely have things that I can sell. Equipment that protects from confusion, madness, and furious. Kind of want to keep those. I can sell that, though. Loyal symbol, cleric symbol, loyal symbol. It sounds like they're doing loops around the house at this point. The shop animation doesn't update with Zachary's mask. No. he changes his mask back. He changes his mask back to this mask when he goes back to being the salesperson. If you go back and forth between the two buildings, he's not wearing his cat mask in this building. Which, wow, Tumblr user cat mask reference? I wonder what that could be referring to. Alright, let's see. I have these. Color of Hatred, defensive equipment. I don't think I have enough for everybody. Oh, I don't have enough money. Well, that's alright. Something to grind for. Evil Critter like Tumblr user frog mask. I actually have thought about seeing if that URL was available. No one take it before the end of stream if it is, alright? This keeps me from accessing the Switch. Actually, frog mask should be Lemmy's URL if we're being completely honest. If I pierce the pipes, I could make some of it come out. But if it broke loose, I would never get any of it again. Makes an account called Frogmask. Lemmy, we should match. Evil Critter, my Tumblr user is dog banned. Switch is currently on. Switch is now off. I have no idea what any of these are doing. Bless you? Well, we'll see. The director said if we do our jobs, we'll keep getting it. All the better. It's important to put your heart into your work. You're telling me there's 4 leaves on this island? Played the original off, but I'm finding I remember none of it besides the character sound effects. It's like Tumblr friendship bracelets. Matching URLs or icons with your friend is one of life's purest joys. The URL is taken on 4Gs. I have wondered for the longest time how people get the URLs that they get. Okay, wait, so this is the only area. Well, so how in the world... I feel dumb. I feel dumb for this puzzle. It's gotta be a combination of some of them. Not dumb. I'm not sure if it would make a sound effect when I get it. Oh, hello. Wow, name drop. I do like the amount of, like, switches throughout the game. Wait, Run with Grace? Okay, that must be a beast-type specter. It's Mewtwo? It does kind of look like Mewtwo, actually. Oh my god, it has a lot of... Surrealist Tragedy. Special attack with low impact hits all foes. Classical drama. I really like Epsilon's attack names. Lightly increases ally attack. Or like this thing. And I received. I can't remember what eyes do. Okay, Zachary, I need help. I'm struggling. And it's just a switch puzzle. It's a bit embarrassing. No, there's new things. Please. If you do not work your scheduled hours every day, you will not get any dessert. Do your job well and you will be rewarded. Do your job well and you will be rewarded. Okay. Eye scans enemies and gives you info. I haven't actually used one of those yet, which I really should do. Beast-type Spectre, is that the types like in Pokemon are different? So there are types in this game similar to Pokemon, but it's plastic, burnt... I think maybe... Oh! Okay, didn't make a sound effect. I just had to keep going back and checking it. Okay. Well, eventually it'll happen. All of them off? Access to treatment rooms is now authorized. Wonderful. Alright. Just took some finagling. Is there a lore explanation for the types? At the beginning of the game, talked about the different types, but I don't know if we know why some are super effective against others. This puzzle is such a thing to me lore-wise. Wait, I wouldn't understand. I didn't even think there would be lore to puzzles like a Switch puzzle. I do think the fact that the treatment room is so far behind switches and puzzles and locks is interesting. Working is a pleasure every day. I don't believe you. I was gonna say, this is foreshadowing to me and has significance to me. Well, if it's foreshadowing, then elaboration could be a spoiler, but I'm curious if I know what you mean. I wonder if we could take this thing out. No, we're gonna take a little damage. It was almost gone. Oh no, I didn't mean to flee. Okay, well, fight for nothing then. I feel a little silly. I worry about spoiling the game, but I can try to keep it vague if you want to know. I am curious. I am curious. Okay, so that one goes down. Okay, it's alright, I get my redemption. I'll see if you're burnt. No, it is definitely a beast. The beast attack does the most. I do like how the music progressively gets more corrupted as the zones have progressed. Make sure to hydrate, thank you. There we go. I'm curious, but I could puzzle it on my own. Oh, like doing this puzzle? Okay, so it's gotta be this one back here. Right? But... okay. Unless there's another switch? There's... okay, wait. Wait. I was looking and seeing there's like caution tape around the areas where the switches are. Oh, I don't know how that works, but I'm not going to question it. I am seeing. Very vague, but 3-1 treatment room, the switch is now off. There's like paragraphs more I have to say, but I will leave it at that. I would love to understand. You are welcome to send to me after stream. Alright, let's see. Long string, probably do some damage. I keep using competence attacks because it helps not lose so much HP in these fights. And as long as there's a healing box up further, it doesn't matter if we use competence. Entry to restricted factory personnel only. Security test. I don't remember. Director's note, be careful about typos. Okay, hold on. Come back. I need to see you again. What is your name? No, now you have to type the whole thing? Is it a long name? I was just looking at that thing and now it's like been called Mewtwo in my brain. You don't remember your friend Redacted? Wow, I don't. I feel like well, now he's not coming back. Okay, what's your name? Von Gacy, okay. Thank you, Von Gacy. Sorry I forgot your name very momentarily. Nice. No. The sugar. Don't touch the sugar. Get the hell away from here, specters. You want to eat our sugar too. Oh my god. Big guys. It's because you don't remember his name. Alright, let's see. Oh right, my competence is kind of low. Well, that's alright, I'll just do a regular attack. I'm not too worried about these guys. Oh. Alright, there we go, we took one out. The game is just breadcrumb after breadcrumb and a masterpiece of storytelling. Omega was like weirdly locked in there for a second. I don't know what the orange meant for it. I guess I have to just do a regular attack, but that's fine. In my humble mantis opinion. I think I agree with your humble mantis opinion. You've come for your nectar. Did these guys turn into specters? Are they specters because they're our enemies? So the Elsen turn into burnt when they get scared. People have rightfully pointed out that the Elsen kind of look like marshmallows because of their square head, and another detail which we'll learn later. Hold on. They become, well, 'cause they become burnt when they become evil, like marshmallows, and there's another detail, like I said, that we'll learn later that really feeds into that. We must protect the sugar. Good lord. It smells awfully good in here. No doubt it's thanks to these piles of immaculate sugar. Or white powder. It resembles sugar. I think it is sugar. Seems so. Well, it's very surprising. I don't think I'd find an ingredient like that in an area like this. What did you mean by that, Zachary? Wait, I've not seen that line before. Maybe we'll find answers in Area 3. Logic obliges us to start with the third before trying the fourth. Remember, we're in a video game. Let's do things in a structured way. Oh, go on, I'll meet you over there. Hurry. I know what he means. By the way, I suggest you be careful on your way back. People seem to be feeling under the weather. Appears to have put them in a very bad mood. Understood. See you later. I have a feeling that Zachary is a funny guy. I was gonna say, what does he mean by this? Can I look around the sugar piles? I can. A fortune ticket has been found. Oh my god, the sound effects? I mean, I can fight them because then I could get some more credits. Hold on, I'm just gonna heal my guys because I would love free credits. If we're playing this the way that Batter would play this, there's too much white in my head. There are a lot of you. Is that line the same as the original? I don't recognize it. It might not be, but the original was translated from French, so it's possible that they just updated it to be closer to Mortis's vision. I could be wrong, though. Alright. Actually, let's take care of you so that nothing happens. Now that I'm starting to learn the super effective types, I'm getting a little bit better at this. Random impact. 1. Thank you. It's a bit different? Okay. Let's get all of you guys, if we can. And then burnt, low impact, effective against most specters, average impact. Let's do that. Breakfast time. Bye-bye, chat, and thank you for stream. No worries, and thank you for stopping in, Crypter. 1. Oh, at 1 and then it went to 131 for that attack, which is crazy. Alright, hold on, Nelson. Let me heal. So that I can help you. Help, air quotes. Because I can always get more items from Zach, too. Red alert, the dessert is in danger. This is very important. I don't want to come back again. Thoroughly enjoying the stream as someone who knows nothing about Off. Off is really fun. It's, like I said, it's very fun to draw, too. I feel like when I sit down and I'm struggling with artistic inspiration, getting into the world and, like, sort of the visual design space that Off offers, joke intended, it helps a lot. Considerable impact. I'll take care of the muted specter if I can, so that it doesn't end up... There we go. That way it doesn't hit us as hard. I keep hearing a line of dialogue in this OST that's saying these are happy days, and I'm kind of curious what that's sampling. Alright, take care of you. What are these new tone markers, like /gen? Oh, what? The attacks? It's only time. Alright, let's see. I think there was another one. There was a third Elson. Yeah, there you are. Phantoms are nice. They wouldn't attack the sugar. You're lying, you're lying. Blind Space Spectre is hasty. Oh, I should have healed before this fight, but probably be okay. Crown of the Dead. Hold on, you're probably a beast. Maybe not. Oh, like a tone indicator? Tone indicators are what, like, /gen is. It basically helps people understand how you're saying something, so that, like, if there's something that could be read either as genuine or sarcastic, it's a way of, like, showing that that's what it was meant to be. Dementia for burnt. Yeah, and like /s is like serious, but you can also do /SAR for sarcasm, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They're called tone tags as well. I have heard them referred to like that. Nice. Serious is SRS. Oh wait, then is /s sarcasm. Why did you lie? This block prevents me from entering the adjoining room. Wait, this is also a part of the puzzle. I wonder if I can do that. I think /s and /sarc are the same. Pretty sure. Yes, /LH is lighthearted. That one I did know too. Can I get... Oh! I want to see if I can get those boxes to go away. I can! Okay. Oh wait, this is just where we came from, I think. Through the pipes it runs so fast. It would tell us the secret of sugar, but management forbids it. Oh, I keep forgetting to heal. Alright. Well, we're gonna do this as best as we can. Hold on, you're the one that heals people. Alright, I'm doing this against the Crown of the Dead. Taking care of that guy. Yeah, the Crown is the one that heals, so I gotta take care of that, or else it's gonna be a nuisance. Even if we end up fainting... There we go. I love /silly. The secret of sugar, the secret is it's yummy. Oh, there is a secret about it. Again, I'm gonna let the game play out, but there is definitely a secret about it. Sugar is kind of like, within the realm of off at least, treated like a substance reliance. Alright, take out both of these guys if we can. Those who knows. Yeah, no more competence left until I heal, unfortunately. There we go. Not too bad, though. Getting credits has been nice. It's fine. Everything will go fine. You'll see. Let's heal. I can use up the luck tickets. I don't need too much. I have a lot of fortune tickets. Silver flesh, though, I don't have as much of. I'm not allowed to eat too much sugar. It's evil. Evil. Get scared. You will see. Alright, let's see. These guys... I'm gonna take out the mute specter, because muting means that I can't use competence, which is a little annoying. That did not do what I wanted it to, but that's okay. Ah, and I still got muted anyway. I got the Elson. I used to eat sugar as a kid occasionally. Just like plain sugar. Okay, take you out. You're gonna be a threat in a few seconds. I think Epsilon comes next. I used to eat plain brown sugar. You know, oddly, I kind of understand brown sugar more because brown sugar, it has like kind of a molasses taste, but like just regular sugar doesn't have any flavor to me. Brown sugar I do understand though. Plain sugar, not so much. Sugar makes me sick, but half my headmates adore it. It's such a problem. They keep eating the most sugary sweets they can and then leaving. I'm left to deal with it. I'm pickier with it. I like dark chocolate, and every so often I'll enjoy like a dessert. But I, like most foods, I don't really like to eat it unless it's something I really, really like. I really like tiramisu though. Tiramisu is a fantastic cake. Oh, I already took out both of them? Okay. Well, that wasn't that bad. So I think we go to the next area now. Oh, and Zach's already gone. Well, I wanted to buy things. A sweet treat fiend. I need to be held back. Alright, let's see. I think Zach rides with us this time. On to Area 3. Oh no, it's the time after this, I think. Sometimes when I go to sleep, I'm afraid that my legs won't be there anymore when I wake up. It's a normal fear to have. Oh, it's snowing? Maybe? This is new, too. I don't think it was snowed in the old version. I think it's funny there's an arrow that goes down into the tube there. Will we be able to go into there? Orange. Jump? Sure. I don't know where else we'll go. Game of the Mortal Fall. Catch 10 add-ons before the timer runs out so the batter doesn't die in a bloody crash. Be careful to avoid the phantoms. If you touch these, you lose. Okay. Wait, did I not get that one? Oh, I might die. I may die. Oh. Okay, okay. Not as bad as I thought. I was a little scared there. Ooh, I really like that this is like, you can see like the heat coming off of this. The sugar. The sugar in the pipe, the sugar in the pipe, in the pipe. Also, You what? Where did you come from? I'm the batter and I jumped down the chimney. Ah, what is this place? I told you that they were marshmallows. You are here in the sugar ovens of Vesper, in the north of Zone 3. Here we burn the corpses of people who die, and thanks to an ingenious system of pipes, transform the vapor into sugar. The pipes traversing the factory walls draw it into the treatment rooms where it's purified and separated from the residual ashes. Not what I expected? Yeah. They pull Soylent Green. Finally, the sugar is distributed to all the employees as a reward for the work they carry out every day. Oh, the people who die. I didn't catch this as a kid. This part I don't think was drawn on paper. These I think are scannings of like old manuals and stuff. I could be wrong though. It's a secret element, the fifth element, and the most important. Because without sugar, people could no longer bear reality and they would go mad. That's the substance reliance thing. So who's responsible for this? Are you bringing me sugar? No. The director is responsible. He's in Area 4. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know if there will be sugar enemies. Actually, I do know. There will be enemies. Where? Hello? Do I go through the pipe? He's feeding sugar into these pipes. Jump? Yes. Happy Trans Day of Visibility and happy Leica's birthday tomorrow. It is Leica's birthday tomorrow. It's good timing for her birthday too. Oh, hello Zachary. I'm here. Welcome, Critter. Ah, they make a narcotic out of corpse smoke, basically. You are here in the sugar ovens of Vesper in the north of Zone 3. I know, that's already been explained to me. He's trying so hard to help you, Batter. No. Why does Zachary try to tell you about sugar? Is that a random yeehaw outside? Yeah, there's people outside, sorry. Rude ass Batter. All the better, all the better. That certainly buys us some time. I must purify the guardian of this zone. Of course, that's a given. Sorry, every so often something plays outside. And it makes stream a little funnier. It's only Tuesday. I have an access card for the monorail. Let's hurry to Area 4 and meet that mysterious director. The Twompet. Blah. Why are so many people out? Because it's 80 degrees out today. They're putting you inside a circus soundboard. Attention, attention. Obstacle detected. Vehicle is unable to move forward. No. Seems there's a slight problem. Would you take a look around while I keep watching here? I'm not going this way. I'm trying to talk to the guy. What are you doing in the middle of the tracks? If I remember correctly, this enemy doesn't even attack you at all. Oh, where's the music? It's there, but it's very, very quiet. Also, its attack is just yelling for help. The surprise music was kind of funny. It was funny right before having like kind of a sad scene. And it doesn't even do any damage. Do we run bro over? No, he was on the tracks on purpose. He was on the tracks to be run over. I'm surprised you can't hear Harbor trying to get in. I didn't realize he was trying to get in. There's so many sounds going on right now. Yeah. So what's blocking the path? Obstacle has disappeared. The monorail is going to redepart. Please be careful during departure. That's such a good interaction. I really like that. I don't remember if it was like that last time. This time I'll be going on ahead. We'll meet up again later. Take care of yourself. You mean it is an ominous scratching sound? Health points and competence points completely restored. That little interaction with Zach and the batter is really good. Ooh, there's a bunch of areas to go. Locked. Locked. This desk slides through the wall. Push it? Okay. Important clues to note. ZBDJ. So ZBDJ. And it's in clockwise. It's locked. Hope you have a good rest of stream. Good night. Thank you, and thank you for stopping by. I love the Elsons so much. They make me so sad. I feel so bad for them. The OST? Okay, we're taking you out. No, there is music. It just is now the sound of, like, the monorail train tracks. It's kind of like noise music. Affectionate. Elsons are my favorite little NPCs ever. They're so messed up. And it's like, it's hardly their fault. They're in a pretty awful world. This is my least favorite part of Off, because it's annoying and tedious, not to mention the evil scientist enemy that is impossible to defeat. I don't remember this part at all. I'm actually a little nervous. It's like the inside of a dryer. Locked. ZBDJ. Probably all gonna be locked up here. Oh, it's a wall. I kind of want to fight these guys. Just for the sake of getting... I also just realized that the Elsons, like, legs are kind of bunched up beneath them, which is fun. It makes them look, like, freaky. Alright, let's see. So two of you are going to be really hard-hitting this next attack. It's, like, critical for them. So we're taking you out. Missed the bandwagon on this game when it was popular in 2013 or whenever. I did not, so seeing the remake of this has been really fun. And I will say, it's never too late to play it. I think actually Off is more enjoyable now that it's kind of, like, under the radar, because you get to enjoy it and just interpret it on your own. And I think that Off is a really good, like, surreal game, and that encourages you to kind of, like, think about the game and what you're partaking in as you're playing. If anything, it's just a fun experience. The OG of music of this area is actually really relaxing for me. I don't remember what it sounds like here. Do you know what the OST for this area is called? Because I can always listen to it afterwards, too. Take you out? No, I guess not. I thought I could take it out. There we go. And this is... So it's a remake or, like, a remaster, technically. And yes, it did get a remaster. It's been really good so far. The additional animations have been really nice. Is that why that one Elson was afraid of their legs being gone? Well, so their legs aren't gone, but they're just kind of like... They're bunched up underneath them like they're about to lunge, which I think is fun. It makes them look more like bestial. These books are about sugar. More books about sugar. Is that a game controller? Oh, I see. Oh, wait, they're... Well, I don't see J. ZBDJ? Oh, goodness. I have no idea. Oh, wait, how do I get out? Okay, code incorrect. Oh god. Some of the original off is coming back to me now. We're at the part A and D at the same time? Thank you. I was a little scared. I'll come back to that later because I don't know what that is. It might be the puzzle we have to do. That might be... Because there was like a little door emote that was next to A and D. Locked. That's new. My legs sting me. Oh, is this the mad scientist enemy that you're talking about? Ooh. Is it not a bird? Maybe it's a beast type. Oh, I should have healed before this. It is not a beast. Alright, hold on. Epsilon needs that. Oh, this thing is very strong. Alright. Silver flesh for me. There were 4 X's in the ZBDJ thing. Could that be important? It could be. Also, there's a guy coming out of there. Alright, let's see. I mean, if Beasts and Burns is not working, maybe I just go for Special Home Run. Oh, it's a second enemy inside the hat. Or inside the head. I'm gonna take care of the body. Keep taking care of the body. Alright, who is healing? Okay, thank God. I think that one was the one that was healing. Honestly, Omega, you don't hit that hard. So I'm gonna use you to heal. Friend inside me. Then I'm thinking of, are the add-ons rings that fight alongside Batter supposed to be representations of angels in a way? I had always thought that. Like, I thought, especially because, like, the throne's dominions of angels has always been represented by rings. Alright, take this thing out. It's best. Actually, maybe poison would be the way to go with this because of how beefy it seems to be. Yeah, probably would have been better used. Whew. Another Elson? Alright. Everybody's low on competence. How many guys did they have in there? I don't know, it's actually kind of scary. Epsilon is on 1 HP. Okay, hold on, Epsilon. Heal you. Alright, and the Elson inside is healing it, which is frustrating. Take that thing out. Batter is furious. Oh my god, you aren't kidding, this thing is impossible to beat. And we can't even flee from what I can see. Heroic drama lightly increases an ally's defense. Reduce realist. Okay, thank God. This thing is dreadful. Alright. Giving this to Alpha. And then actually, Epsilon, I'm going to have you heal Alpha because your attack doesn't do as much. It's useful for when the Elson appears. You get out of here. I'm sick of you. OST is going hard. This lizard hates you. I'm... Oh my god, and the Elson's back again. For the love of God. Hello, hello, welcome in. I need the Elson dead. I think after the... Oh! Thank God. You're telling me that thing fit 3 whole guys in there? The city belongs to us. Good lord. I think the music box is needed to get through this area, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh my god, there's not even a door down here. I need to get out of here. Oh, thank God. Okay. Can probably clear out a few more enemies, because I think once you fight them, they're gone. So if we fight them, then we don't have to worry about them anymore. I think Zachary wants the music box. Is it for a puzzle, or is it just because he wants it? I like Zachary. I know that's probably obvious, but I think the little details that we get about his character have always really interested me. Well, I'm taking you out because I don't want you to kill anybody if I can help it. My god, I completely forgot about the solution to this puzzle was originally look at the game files, which you obviously can't do in the remaster. Wait, really? I think he gives you information in return. Like the one with the game controllers. Did this guy eat Elsons? I think it was possible that they were 3 Elsons that accidentally got fused together because of, considering they're in lab coats and they're scientists and they're in the area where sugar is pure, like, the burned Elsons are purified and turned into sugar. I think something might have gone wrong and they ended up fusing themselves while trying to do so. And considering marshmallows, again, can burn and fuse together, like, it would make sense. So if the original solution to the puzzle was going into the game files, there's got to be something else in this version of the game that doesn't require you to do that. Alright, so we've already been here. Fight you. I think the batter carries the 3 loops like bracelets. His fashion, I like your vision. I want to live in this world that you live in with... Alright, hold on. Let's take you out. I keep thinking that'll do more damage, and then it never does. At least it's gone now, though. It is like he wears some like hula hoops. Also, so in the section you're in right now, if you zoom out in the RPG Maker view, the shape of the hallways forms the letters S and H, and they stand for Silent Hill. Mortis showed on stream one time, he said he did it because he really likes Silent Hill. Wait, that's really cool, I didn't realize that. You know, I can see it though, I'm also a Silent Hill fan if it wasn't, like, obvious. And while off visually definitely looks very different, in terms of, like, thematics and also the way that, like, its story is directed, I can see the inspiration. Also, hello, welcome in, Punch Bunny. Silent Hill would be fun to play. I feel like it would be kind of painful to stream because I'm not like the best at it, although I do really enjoy it and I love the lore. But I don't know, maybe being bad is some of the fun. Take this guy out. Nice, nice, nice. I'm getting better at this. Silent Hill streams would be awesome. There's a lot of games that I have like on my roster that I'd like to stream. Like I said, I would like to return to Undertale, which would honestly make sense after playing Off, considering Off inspired Undertale. But first we have to finish Off, and also the art lock. It's okay to be bad at a game as long as you're having fun with it. I think it'd still be fun to watch. And like I said, sometimes being bad at something can be kind of funny. I think I'm all out of... I'm either all muted or I'm all out of CC, which I'm pretty sure I'm mostly out of CC. Alright, take this guy out. And after this, we'll just have to heal. However, I do appreciate the EXP from this. Kind of jamming with this battle, actually. The OST in this area is really good. I like how industrial it sounds. Oh, and Deltarune too. Oh, hey, Zachary. I have nothing but good and wonderful stuff with me, so buy something, my friend. I have so much money. Alright, I definitely need some more luck tickets. I'll stop at 10, though. Fortune tickets, I'll take 5. Silver flesh, I always need more of. You know what? I'm not gonna get too overzealous, though, because I want to see if there's any new... There are new items. Okay. Offensive equipments for add-ons. Honestly, Alpha's the hardest hitter. I'm surprised to see that Omega has the highest attack, though. That's kind of funny, considering. I'm also going to get Epsilon because the group attack is pretty useful. And I just have enough for this. So now I can sell the things I'm not using again. I shall be heading out now, as it is quite late in Harpyland. I'm very excited to watch the VOD tomorrow. I'm very eager for the future off discussion. I'll see you all tomorrow. No worries, and good night, Harpy, and thank you for stopping by. So I don't mean this in a demeaning way, but it's so fun watching people in chat speculate on the meaning of the imagery in this game, because I've been here for 10 years, and I've seen everyone have these exact deliberations already. No, it's actually really... I don't know. There's something really beautiful about Off in the sense that, like, it is such a visually and, like, thematically rich game, so every single time I've seen someone play it or watch it, they always have something to say. Like, no one ever comes away from Off going, like, oh, I mean, they might not like it, but they never go, like, oh, that meant nothing. Alright, so I can get rid of this. Abaddon's me, I'm keeping. Photo Zachary, silent symbol, we don't need. Hidden symbol, we don't need. Oh, I have a few of them. And then tank I don't need. Let's see, so now we have a few more things. It's like the most expensive you have. Defensive equipment is the most expensive, surprisingly. Alright. Let's get you a new tunic. Oh, Bat already has it. This would be useful, though. Oh, and I don't have money. Alright. I'll go back and keep fighting some more enemies. I think Alpha's attacks themselves are better for damage purposes. They definitely are. So giving Alpha an offensive item makes most sense. I'm honestly re-experiencing this with an adult brain because I was too distracted by the yaoi, unfortunately. How times have changed. You know, what's funny is, as much as I love Zack and Batter, and I don't even, like... Obviously, I don't dislike Zack and Batter yaoi. I think it's funny. I think their dynamic is more interesting in the sense that it's like a character that is fully aware of what someone else can do, and then a character that like just kind of has to coexist with them. Sugar symbolizes religion. Me right now making something up on the spot that vaguely correlates. Sugar... Oh wait, I thought that these guys went away when I cleared them. Well, you live and you learn. I do think that there's a few things, at least... I mean, Japhet even works as like a religious figure in some sense. Oop. Let's take care of you if I can. Thank you, that did nothing, Omega, but thank you for your contribution. Alright, at least I can take all of these guys out, or at least some of them. Really, honestly, thinking about how Off got popular because Homestuck fans grabbed it out of the garbage during a gigapause, so a large portion of the early fans just kind of focused on the ship potential between the two technically most fleshed out characters. No, and it's like, it's such a funny... You can see that that was who picked it up, based off of the artwork and the jokes that kind of came out of the fandom. However, I will say I'm glad that they did, because I don't know if we would have gotten off today as it is if that hadn't happened. The fight music in this area is very Silent Hill to me. Oh, I hear it. I absolutely agree. Alright. Where is the controller room? I know it's up here. That's the wall. I think the controller room's over here. Yeah, okay. So there were X's on... There's also blood on the controller, which I feel like is kind of... Like, that's gotta be... important. So... Shift, C, X, V... Oh no. C escape? Okay. Can we get a yippee for stream? Yippee! God, I'm remembering the Batter Zachary ship mines back in the DeviantArt days ages ago. I met some mutuals I still have today in the Zachary ship mines. I might... Really quickly, I'm going to see if the enemies stay cleared out. Okay, they do not stay cleared out. Learning, listening, and learning. I'm going to save here, and I think that I'll actually call it for tonight. It's a little earlier than usual, but game nights usually go a little shorter anyway. And I'm going to see if I can figure out that puzzle. I'm going to see if I can figure out the puzzle for next time, because I didn't know... I don't remember doing that one very much. Game... Wait... There we go. It is Alt-Tab. All that to say, thank you so much for coming to stream, and I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow actually is going to be a background study night, so if you're someone that also struggles with backgrounds, you will see me subject myself to that because I want to improve. I'm a little nervous for it, but I think it'll be worth it because the only way that I'm going to get better is by practicing them anyway. So, anyway, thank you so much for coming, and I hope everyone has a lovely night, and ciao!